Good evening.
Ravage. Hello.
And welcome to Bring Your Own Bard.
My name is... Because I was talking.
Rewind that. Good evening.
Hello.
And welcome to Bring Your Own Bard. My name is Philip, player, and I'm joined by Parker and Daniel.
Yours truly.
Both GMs and players on Bring Your Own Bard. We wanted to do a little bit of an intro as far as, well, what we're doing on YouTube.
Yes. Yeah. Who are we and what are we doing here? What's our purpose?
So first question, how did we get started playing Pathfinder?
Well, it all started with COVID.
Yeah, it actually started like
Before
way back before COVID, like back.
That's true.
Like October 2019.
Really, if anything, COVID just made things convenient for us.
Yeah, it was just one of those things where I started painting miniatures as a hobby, and then that led to Zach, who is part of our party as a player, who at that point lived in the house with us, being like, "Oh, this reminded me of playing Pathfinder," and then so when Zach's birthday rolled around, we got him the Pathfinder core rulebook, and then after a month of
Poring over.
Yeah.
Intensive research.
painting miniatures,
Scribbling on chalkboards.
rolling character after character.
Yep. It's like, it's not perfect. What's the most optimal character that we can roll?
And pretty much none of us have played RPGs before.
Nope.
No, outside of Zach, none of us had played
No.
an RPG before.
I barely even understood the concept of it. I didn't realize it was more like collective fictional like storytelling until going into it. It's like, so what are the rules? Like, is there walking distance? It's like, no, it's all just what you make of it for the most part. But it can have like limitations and all those like specific rules in Pathfinder. We did take some time to just get down, grind in the head, just drill it in.
And that's a crazy part for me that I remember. The very first session we were playing, you were GMing. The wolves come out of the wood and attack us right on the wagon, the Flagstone campaign. And that was the first time that was like, wow, this is like really fun.
Yeah.
I could keep looking in bushes and have wolves appear, cause all sorts of problems, whatever we wanted to do. And I think our party had so much fun that first session. It was
Yep. And we quickly realized the limitations. Seth, who is somebody who's not playing with us anymore, he could show up in the future though. You never know. Guest appearances are happening left and right. But he was like, you know what? I just walked down the road. I walked straight over to the wolf, and I was like, are you sure you want to do that? There's only 3 actions. And he's like, yeah, dude, just send me over there, full send. And all of the positions that I had planned for the wolves had just reacted naturally, like according to the rules. They rolled stealth, they succeeded at it, they got more actions against him, they got critical attacks, and he was down in 1 turn, like on his first session. And he's like, this game actually has consequences and limitations. It's a beautiful system though. It's like watertight, you know?
It is. It has been so much fun. We've been playing. That was last March April we started playing. So almost 1 year playing. Where did our name come from? Bring Your Own Bard.
Gets back to that game with Seth walking over to hit the wolves.
Our bard.
Yeah, Seth's our first crazy bard.
Yes.
And his crazy actions either saved the party or put us in situations where we had to figure out ways to save him.
More of the latter.
Time and time again.
This was back too when we first started playing. We weren't like, we're just trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah.
But Seth was the one that was like doing whatever he wanted to do.
Yeah.
And that really made it really good.
Yeah, our bard would do stuff like jump into a lake of toxic water to see if there's treasure, or knock on the door of an orc stronghold to sell cookies, everything.
At Earthang.
And so it kind of came to this point where just talking about what we were doing for the campaign 2, Daniel decided to play a bard. And then actually Cody, who's one of our players, was Cody suggested bring in a bard?
I think it was.
And so it's kind of got this is only our second leg of the campaign, but there's kind of an unofficial rule currently where someone's going to play a crazy bard every time.
Yep. It's just how the dynamic goes.
It fits with our style. All of us in real life are a lot of fun. Somebody playing a bard with their own flair and flavor in every campaign.
Yep.
It's got to be necessary.
And that's pretty much what it is.
You at home, if you're watching, you should have a crazy bard too.
Always.
Or a crazy mage.
And it doesn't have to be that crazy. It's just
Yes, it
fun.
does. Yes, it does.
As a bard.
Yes, it does.
Oh gosh, one of these campaigns, someone's gonna roll a bard who's gonna be like a Bach or a Mozart and just be all rules and strict like lawful neutral, just like, no, buy the book. And
Yes.
that'll be the crazy part.
So many problems.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. All right. What's next for us, right? So this is our second campaign. We're in the midst of it. If you guys want to share a little bit about that, but then also, a little bit about who we are. I mean, we're a group of friends. We all know each other through quarantine and staying home, and people in different cities. This has enabled us to stay connected. But we know each other through friends. A bunch of us live together. We do ministry together. We are all good friends in real life. And so I want this to continue for as long as we can, seeing how much fun it is now.
Yep. It's just like game night, every week we just get together, and now through the power of the internet, we can have people at home watching and just chilling out with us. Maybe if you're stuck at home, don't have anything to do, tune into some Bring Your Own Bar. You can roll suggestions in the chat if you wanted to. You can to tell people to do certain things, or you can issue out rewards with votes or whatever it is. We can find ways to incorporate the audience, and I think that would be really cool in the future.
For sure. We're totally just getting started in things.
Yep.
We have the campaign you're running, Parker, which will be for some time.
Yeah.
Right now, weekly, Mondays, we do a couple hours, 3 hours at a time.
Yep.
Pretty short, but lots of excitement so far.
Yeah, it's been really good.
And then at some point, you'll have another one to follow, and we'll keep going that way.
It's a surprise, but a secret is it involves airships.
Yeah, it's just one of those ones where it's like we all have lives outside of playing Pathfinder, and we have busy schedules, and so just taking turns with our role as the GM and setting things up and doing things. And so currently, just the season everything's in, I have the opportunity to GM, and so I'm running the current campaign, and that's going to go. We'll see how far it goes. It could go to the end of the summer. It could go to the end of the year. We don't know. But then when the time comes and it's time to move on, we'll find a way to close it. Leave you with a great cliffhanger. Hopefully. I mean, unless they get to the point where they actually save the day and save the world, and then it's just over.
Or we all die.
Oh, they all die.
Don't know if that'll happen.
Yeah, I don't know. This party, yeah, we'll see.
I think we're all gonna die.
But
But
one of these, someone's gonna say something stupid eventually. But one of these days we'll pass the baton back to Daniel, and then I'll go back to playing a character, and Daniel will be back to jamming, and we'll roll a different campaign, and then all new faces, all new characters.
Start anew. Or maybe characters that we have played before that you haven't seen. Rehauled, revamped, new and improved, more powerful than ever. You never know.
And if you've seen our videos already, we've made a lot of changes in the past couple of weeks. We've already added one person. We might be adding more people. We moved locations. Switched rooms. We're having fun.
Yeah.
Adding things, building things, and that goes all the way back to you starting with miniatures and how cool can we make our weekly game night essentially.
Yeah.
So we're going to continue with that.
More minis to come.
Lots of fun stuff. That's our intro. This is who we are. Catch us for now, Mondays every week. Follow along because there will be more stuff coming.
Huzzah. This is only the beginning.
See ya.
See ya.